It's time to take a show to the tube. Which one would I do? NBA is what we do. And that's what we here to do. Let's go. Welcome. We bringing the D-Lo show to the tube. We don't just gonna bring NBA this here. This NBA and Massive Warfare. I figured what I need to do. Let's get into it. Welcome to this turnaround Thursday, January 16th, 2025. No episode name. We just talking NBA. Let's get into games last night. There was a lot of games last night. A lot of teams coming off back-to-backs. And let's get off the mat with this one. The Knicks and the Sixers in Philly. Philly had an awful night. They had the Ross out there from Embiid to PG and to Maxey to the Martins, all of them. And, they just ain't nobody out there the night before against OKC. But Maxey and PG came back, but no Embiid. But they came out spraying. The Knicks did. They was leading most of this game. It was looking good for them until late in the fourth quarter, and the Sixers rallied back and forced overtime. But the Knicks eventually put their Knickerbockers together and teamed up to get the victory, winning 125-119. Jalen Brunson led the way with 38 points, 5 rebounds, 4 assists, and 2 steals. He played the entire second half. He was winning. He was winning everything. Mikal Bridges, second, 23 points. OG Anunoby was 17 and a steal. He had 44 minutes. Mikal had 43. Josh Hart, he played damn near 50 minutes. He had triple-double, 10 points, 17 rebounds, 12 assists, and 4 steals. Jericho Sims got the start for Cat. He had a little issue in his whatever region, but whatever. And he took a day off. But he had 8 and 7, gave solid numbers. Precious Achiuwa gave him good numbers, really backing up. He had 10 and 6 and had 1 and 3 blocks. And he had to lay in OT. That shit looked nice. I was like, ooh, okay, I see you, Precious. And then Miles McBride with 13 and a steal off the bench as well. So they had good contributions and campaign with 6. Knickerbockers looking good. Doing that to what I said, I had them being second or third in the East. They're doing their jobs, so they're doing their part. Now for the Sixers side, at least you had 2 of your guys out there. Maxey led the charge with 33 points, 6 assists, 6 boards, a steal in the block. He shot 32 times, but hey, free offense. PG had 26, 3 steals, 6 assists. Did well. Finally, he's making more on this podcast now. Kelly Oubre, 16 and 10, 2 steals and a block. Eric Gordon with 14. Okay, EG now getting buckets now. They had to bring Eric Gordon old ass off the pine. And shout out James Edwards, man. 10 points. Hey, he's getting them hella minutes. And getting them a lot of energy they need. They had no Reginald. He didn't play. Andre Drummond still got a toe issue. And he still got fit issues. But the Sixers, man, they was getting booed by their own fans at the end of the game. Man, they need to hear it because I know they're disappointed as hell. I know Nick Nurse is disappointed how they thought this team was going to be all good. They've been the biggest disappointment so far in the NBA. And now they got a tough schedule. They just already got started facing off OKC the Knicks, and it's about to get a lot worse. So they playing like a lot of top teams. So it's going to be stretch. This rough stretch going to lead into the All-Star break, and it may lead to some wholesale changes in the future. So we'll see how that turns out. Next, we did have got an upset in the NBA. The Raptors get their 10th win of the season, taking out the defending champion Celtics 110-97. Golly, man. Toronto gave them lice. And they got the win in their hometown to get in the 10th win of the season. That's all the stars are leading them in scoring with all their double figures. RJ led the way with 22 and 10 rebounds, 8 assists, almost a triple-double, and still in the block as well. Scotty Barnes, 18 and 9 assists, 2 blocks and a steal. Jakob with a double-double with 16, 11 and a block. Grady with 12. Gave him a couple threes. Davion Mitchell got the start for quickly. I don't know what's up with his hip again. With 10 and 5 and 2 steals. They had good bench production. Boucher led him with 9 rebounds off the bench. Shed gave him 8. And I hope Agbaji is all right because he got a pass to Scotty. It went behind his head and it went behind him and it hit his hand and I thought he just jammed his finger. It looked like that's what happened because he was on his hand. But then little play was going down. There was blood, and he was bleeding out his finger. I'm like, damn, how the heck? That's weird as hell. I've never really experienced that part. That must be fresh ball. Must be a real fresh ball if that was the case. But he had to go, the bag gets figured out. So I hope his finger's all right because that was random as hell. But, yeah, hope he's all right. But Toronto gets their 10th win and gets one on their old rivals of the North. Celtics shot a lot of Curry balls, and you live or die by the 3, but you live or die at the free throw line as well. They was 9 of 18 as a team from the free throw line. Yeah, it was not a good life for them. Everybody missed the free throw except for Drew Holiday. That at least shot one or two. At least shot 2. Everybody missed 1 except for Drew. But Porzingis led the way with 18 and 8 boards, 2 blocks. Tatum had 16 and 10 and 7 assists. Jaylen Brown had 10. He shot like booty, 4 of 16 and 7 rebounds and steal. He ain't really do much. Drew had 12 and 6. Pritchard led the way off the bench with 20. He was spraying. He was 7-11 from the field. He was spraying everywhere. And Horford had 10. And yeah, no. Celtics will be good. They just need to find ways to be efficient and like find other ways besides the 3, because it's gonna be nice where it don't fall. And they don't have the greatest shooter of all time, so they're gonna need to find ways to find victories outside of shooting the Blazers out of everybody. So, but they'll find ways. They're defending chance of ways. They'll find ways, right? Next, we had the Grizzlies and the Spurs in San Antonio, baby, where them big old women like them churros. And the Grizzlies got the churros with a 129-115 victory over the Spurs. What could have been the poster of all posters with Ja over Wemby will be just a tease. That was a mean tease there, though. And Ja teased everybody with a 21-12 double-double performance with 2 steals and 4 rebounds. Nice. Desmond Bane alongside with his 21 matched with him with 2 steals and a block. Santi Aldama off the bench, 20 and 10. Nice. Luke Kennard with 15 off the bench and 9 rebounds. He getting rebounds? That's rare. Jaren Jackson, 19 as well. 6 rebounds and 2 blocks. There you go. And yeah, Jay Huff, 11 off the bench. And knocked down 3 Curry balls. Nice. Good job. They was, as a team, 16 and 38 as a team. 42%. That's a very good clip. So if you make your shots right, you'll be all right. Memphis doing well. I always said that the Grizzlies just missed Ja last year. The Grizzlies, that's all they did, was messed up Ja. That's all they did. That's all they needed was Ja to get back to not shooting the blicky or try to do anything crazy. Just go out there and hoop. And that's what he's doing. Good. The Spurs, they're actually doing a little bit better than I predicted. I said they will be on themselves, but they'll be competitive as hell. So they're in that mix for the play-in. So they're doing right where I saw them projected. Stephon Castle, though, repping UConn, led the way with 26 points. Devin Vassell had 21. Wemby had 13 and 12 rebounds and 8 blocks, 2 steals. Jesus. Keldon with 17 off the bench, and Harrison with 10, the mama disciple. But yeah, the Spurs doing well. They're 19-20. They're really going to pass their season expectation, their previous season win total, so they're good. The rise of Wemby is going to be surreal, and I'm already involved. And I already got a poster. Next, we got the Pelicans and the Mavericks. The Pelicans eat this one out 119-116 thanks to Trey Murphy saving themselves. DeJounte got hot in the fourth. He got really hot in the fourth. He scored 29. Well, let me see. Let me go here. He scored 29 points in that 12 in that quarter alone. And he brought him on that stretch to get him, 30, I'm going to say. He brought him on that stretch to keep them in it. He ended with 37 and 7 and 2 steals. Trey Murphy, they lost the ball in this stretch at the end, but DeJounte was trying to drill the ball out, and the Mavs created some madness. They steal the ball away. They drive down the court. Then when he gets the layup opportunity, but Trey stuffs it at the rim off the glass. And then he gets fouled. After he gets the rebound, he gets fouled immediately. He knocks down 2 free throws. I think Najee tried to shoot a half court. But I'm surprised he didn't try to bait a foul to try to shoot for 3. He gave up to it too quick. I honestly believe he gave up to it too quick. But he tried to throw it up in there and was way short. And Pelicans eke out the victory. I said about DeJounte, he had 30. Trey had 24, 10, and 3 blocks with 4 assists. Javonte Green had the big 3 that get him in the lead, that put him in the lead up 114-113. I think like 46 seconds left. So he had 13 and 7. So he did good on the right. Stepping in for Zion, who's returning to competition reconditioning. Not recognitioning, reconditioning. So we got that new. CJ only had 11. Shot like ass, 4-14. Yavis Missy, the unsung rookie for the Pelicans. 12 and 6 boards and 2 blocks in the steal. Pretty solid for them. He done okay for them. And then shout out to Jordan Hawkins, 12. And 3 steals off the bench. Kyrie was back, but was only here for 1 game. He wasn't playing a back-to-back. You know how it is. But Daniel Gafford, good Lord. Oh, he was a beast in this game. 27 points, 12 rebounds, career high. And he had one of the meanest alley-oop jams. Whew! That you probably saw on the highlight. He was 12 or 13 from the field. He was very efficient. But he was on one. Then we had 20 and 5 rebounds and 4 assists and 3 steals. PJ had 14 and 14 rebounds, doubled up on the boys. Jalen Hardy had 21. They could have gave him a little more burn at the end, but I guess it was like, nah, we're going to let him stand there. Clay had 12, and yeah. And Quentin Grimes had 14 off the bench as well. Dallas, they're missing Luka bad. You can see that they're missing. And I'm glad Kyrie's back, but, that's only one part of the equation. So whenever Luka Magic gets back, that magic is not going to be there for now. I had Dallas high. I actually had him as first in the West. I'm not going to lie. I'll be honest. But, hey, they can still be in the playoff mix. In New Orleans, y'all been disappointed. But Zion can get back and get himself in conditioning mode. They can turn the season around somehow. We'll see. Next, we have the Bucks and the Magic. The Bucks obliterate the Magic 122-93. Good Lord, this is a drubbing. Of course, we have my favorite duo, Giannis and Dame, back in the mix. And they're all going ham. Dame with 30 and 4 steals. 13 and 19 from the field. Perfect from 3. Only 3 of 3. Wow. Only shot 3 threes? Nice. Giannis with 26, 11 boards. Of course, another beast game. Middleton with 14 off the bench, matched with Bobby Portis as well. Brook with 13 and 5 blocks, sending everything near his presence. And then we had a couple donuts, but hey, they don't care. Win for the Bucks. Bucks, they're good against the teams they should beat, but teams that are near as well, it's a little bit struggling. And I know why they put Mills on the bench. It just won't fit him. soon. It won't fit them till the playoff session. I think that's when they'll make that switch back. I'll be honest. I see that happening. For the Magic, thank goodness Paolo's back. My fantasy team needs it, but he led the way with 22 points. Traveling Queen off the bench with 12. Then we had Cole Anthony with 11 and 9 assists. Hey, getting 9s. Wendell Carter with 12 and 10 rebounds. Okay. Anthony Black with 10. And yeah, this is not a good night for the Magic. They just got blitzkrieg. 12 of 46 from the threes. Jesus Christ, fellas. Whew. Whole half y'all shots, almost under half y'all shots was threes. And that was 33 and 95 from the field. Sheesh, y'all shot like booty. And the Bucks shot 45 of 72. They only shot 12 threes as a team. Would you look at that? You can score over 100 points without making more than 20 threes. It's a shocker. It's a shocker. But shout out to Magic, man. Franz will be back soon. He'll be back by the All-Star break. He'll be back by All-Star break. I believe it. Speaking of back-to-backs, the Hawks had a back-to-back, and they had they was with them. They had no Ice Trae, no DeAndre Hunter, no Zachary Versasher. They had none. They had no Larry Nance Jr. Like, damn, that's how beat that bad they were. And they got the help of Keaton Wallace. He led the charge with 27, 6 and 6, and 4 steals, helping out the Hawks get the win in Chicago, 110-94. Dyson Daniels also had 18 points, 8 rebounds, 3 steals in the block. Love the enthusiasm. And they got plowed in by Daquan Plowden. He had 19 on the bench, 7 and 8 from the field, 5 and 6 from 3. He was on the sparker. And no way, Okongwu matches his double-double off the bench with another double-double with 14 and 13. The last one, he had 21 and 20. That's insane. First Hawks player doing on the bench. But he matched this one with 7 assists. It was close to a triple-double. He's fading for it, but not close. Clint Capella, of course, 11 and 10. He always gets the nod. And whoever this dude is, Vit Krejcik. He had 11 and 6 assists. He was getting dimes. I seen him before. He got a little flash in his game. He got a little But yeah, he be, nice passes. But yeah, the Hawks, they always be in that competitive part. Like, let's get some fighting. But we there, man. We there, fam. We'll give you little blows, but you ain't gonna hang around. We're gonna hang around. That's all they do is hang around there. But the Bulls did not hang around this one. They had a good night. Kobe White came back from the lineup. He wasn't there last game. He has led the way with 16 and 6 assists. Zach LaVine with 15, 6 and 7 assists. Vooch with 14 and 16 rebounds. Patrick Williams with 10 and Jalen Phillips with 10 as well to bench. He getting hella energy the first half, but he didn't get a lot of burn today. And Ayo, he's back, but he's not helping him out. And the Giddler had 10 rebounds, but couldn't giddy up nothing else. Just like that's why they got rid of his ass. Next up, we got the Hornets and the Jazz. The Hornets took out the Jazz in Utah 117-112. Mark Williams, oh my Lord. This is what we've been waiting for. 31 points, 13 rebounds, 2 steals in the block. We've been waiting for this one, Mark. LaMelo, of course, he's going to go crazy, but he's efficient. 27 points, 9 assists, 6 boards on 11 of 21 shooting. He usually be shooting crazy. But 2-9 from 3 is insanity work. Miles Bridges, 25 and 10 rebounds. Brandon Miller with 20 points and 5 rebounds and 3 steals. This is the nucleus that they're looking for in Charlotte. These 4 guys, LaMelo, Brandon Miller, Miles Bridges, and Mike Williams. This is what they're looking for. This is the four they're building around. That's why they trade Nick to Phoenix for Josh Okogie and 3 second-round picks. How the hell they get them picks? But, hey, good on them. Finessing as much as they get Charlotte. We did it already in D.C. But regardless, that's good. So this is who they're looking for to see if this is their future right here. This is their future right here. They can't fix this future, then they're gonna like probably restart, do some other shit. But hey, that's their main focus. For Utah, Keontae George came back. That's a good positive. He got 26 and 6 assists. Shot like booty though, but that's how he do. Bryce Sitzenball with 19 off the pine. Patty Mills still getting Patty Mill buckets. 11 points. Drew Eubanks, 11 and 8 off the bench. Isaiah Kai with 11 and 10 assists. Okay, he still got burned. He got the star of a column who took a day off. Walker Kessler, 11 and 8 as well, and 2 blocks. So, yeah, they're missing Laurie bad, but, hey, Utah's bad anyway. So, hey, it don't matter to them. It's never not enough for them. Next, we had the Rockets blowing out the Nuggets, 128-1 away. No Jokic, no problem for Jalen Green, because he followed up his 42-piece with 34 of them things and 5 assists in the block. Nice. 10 of 16, super efficient. I like it. Sengun with 20 and 9 boards, 8 assists and 2 steals. Of course, he's on that baby Jokic shit. Fred VanVleet, of course, is reliable, 16, 8 assists, and 3 steals. Cam with 16 and 9 boards off the bench with a steal and a block. Amen Thompson, 11 and 9 boards, 4 steals, and 2 blocks. What a thief and a defensive merchant he is. And Reed Shepherd, who just got off the G League heater, they only got him for 6 minutes. Man, keep him in the G League. He dropped 49 in his debut. Let him go for 50 next game. They had no Eason and Jabari Smith. I'm pissed off at that Jabari one because I have Jabari on my team and he got hurt and that pissed me off. So, but whatever. He can get a new hand somewhere. The Murray and Bronze both get 22, led the team. No Jokic burn. Russ led 17 as well. DeAndre Jordan got some burn. He got burned in the Mavericks one last night, and he was throwing the clock like it's 2016. I'm like, damn, yamming on the guy. Oh my god. But yeah, he ain't put nothing. Yeah, 8 rebounds. At least he's in 3 blocks. He does something for us though. So Payne Watts with 10 and Strawther matching them with that same total. The Rockets are the biggest surprise to me. They're the biggest surprise. I had them in the playing game, like around the 8 seed, fighting. I had them coming up. But I didn't think they'd be this damn good. Be 27-12. Nice. I like it. Nuggets, they're right where I projected them. They're around the 6 seed, 5-6 seed. They're going to be fine for that 4, 5, 6 seed mix. So they're going to be good. I hope Jokic is all right. He had an illness the last week, so hope that battle is getting through to him. And keep Russ and Murray in the line. I see a lot of people saying keep Murray and Russ, because Russ can run the point and Murray can be off guard work. So yeah, he went crazy the other night. So I guess he went crazy the other night against the Mavericks too. So let him go crazy then. 3 left. We got Warriors and T-Wolves in Minnesota. It took them a whole 5 minutes for Minnesota to get their first bucket. And it was struggling for a hot minute. They only had 5 points the first 8 minutes. But eventually they hunkered down, came back into it, and fought to the wire. But it's not enough. Oh, I tell you, it was not enough. And the Warriors got a 1-point victory, 116-115. Steph Curry led the way with 31 and 8 assists. Hit 7 Curry bombs. His name's named after that for a reason. He's the all-time leader. But he led the way for the squad. Andrew Wiggins got to the line 12 times, made 10 free throws, getting 24 points. Way to Mamba Disciple mentality. 2 steals as well. Buddy Hield with 18 off the bench with 3 steals and 2 blocks. Buddy playing defense? Nice. Moses Moody with 11 off the bench as well. Schroeder, I don't know if I like him on the squad. It feel like they're trying to replace what Chris Paul should have done last year. They was like, all right, let's get Schroeder, because he was teammates with Chris that year with New Orleans. I mean, with OKC, right? So yeah, figured do that. But no, it's not enough. It ain't never enough. And trades Jackson Davis. I think he replaced Kevon Looney. Yeah, he replaced Kevon Looney. Real shit, because he had 15 rebounds and 2 blocks. Nice. Being emphatic on the defensive end, helping them finish the possessions. Golden State now at 500 now, 20-20. There was a little sliding bit lately. Now they finally get themselves back in the win column and in the 500 column. For T-Wolves, 21-19. The Ants experience. He had 28 points, 8 boards. But he shot a lot more threes, which I kind of was like, he's not a shooter. He's doing decent. But I think, I thought he was going to be back to his old shit. But nope, he's not. He's going to be back to shooting curry balls. DiVincenzo matched with 28 and 9 assists. Glad he put him back. I'm glad they put him in the start line because they weren't built for having a 6-man. You can't have 2 6-men. You already got defense. You already got Nas Reed back there as your 6-man. You can't have 2. So it's kind of weird that they was trying to do that. But they finally got a start. Julius Randle was 17. Nas Reed with 15 off the bench. And Jaden McDaniels with 14. Reed with 10 and 7. Well, 10 rebounds and 7 points. You know what? Minnesota. We're going to get Minnesota. They messed up. You might have messed it up, but you can't go back now, Chico. You might have messed up, but you can't go back now, Chico. All right, last 2 ones. We got Heat and Lakers. The Lakers, they came back in this one. They was down 12.5. Tyler Hero was cooking them early. I thought he was about to go for 40. I was like, the way he was out there spraying, he had like 19.5. He was perfect from the field. I said, oh, man, he going to go for 40. He going to go off like he did in Miami when they played last time. He ended with 34, but LeBron, I feel like that nigga played the whole game. But, hey, he is going in. But he really led the way. 23 points, 8 rebounds, a steal. LeBron had 22 and 9 assists and 2 steals. AD had 22, 11 boards, 2 steals and 2 blocks with 4 assists. Austin Reeves, 14 and 14 assists. Dimer with 3 steals. Nice. Max Christie was 16 and 2 steals. Nice. He came along nice for them. And Gabe. Okay, Gabe. Okay, got some rust off his face. Got 14 off the bench. Nice. And he hit the 3 that put him in the lead and kept him in the lead for good to start the beginning of the 4th quarter. So he was begging them in the second half. Oh, Shea got some burn. And no Vanderbilt still. So okay, at least Shea got some burn. We'll give him that. Lakers 21-17. Doing okay. They're doing right where I projected them. D-Rom 7-8 spot, hanging in that playoff race. Get himself in there. You're only going to be competitive. The only thing that I would say they need is actually some freaking size. They need size. They need some size to back up AD. I know they got, I know they got Vanderbilt, but he's been MIA for years. Where's Christian Wood? I mean, he's just chilling. They need some size. That's the only thing I can say that the Lakers really need. They need somebody to help out AD in the paint. So I know they got Jackson Hayes, but I don't think they believe in it like that. They believe in a little bit to give him some splash, but nice stretches, no. So that's why I don't think they need. For the Heat, Hero was cooking, but Bam was out there chucking. He ain't chuck out a lot of shots. Shout out to Hayward Heights with 12 points. Shout out to Nikola Jovic and Kel'el Ware. Holy cow, how tall is this brother? 7 feet. Shit, he was out there flying. I was like, damn. Like, he got out there on Pogo. He got pogo stick. That's what he got. He got that trick, man. What the fuck, man? What a 2K thing they had. Damn, I can't think. What's the thing that 2K got? The damn pogo stick. The attribute. God dang, I can't think of it. Whatever the 2K has, where you had the little microwave thing. I forget. But anyway, he got that in his shoes. And Hotcats with 11-2. And shout out to that. But Jimmy, no Jimmy Byrne. Oh, win streak's over. But I knew this would be the case with Jimmy. Because especially he didn't get paid. Man, I'm a Jimmy fan. I knew this was going to happen. I didn't think he was going to get suspended. I'll be honest. But I will explain more on that Jimmy situation in my own time. But we'll get into that on a different side note. We got one last game to go. Nets and Clippers. The Nets, the last game against the Portland Trailblazers, dropped 132 points. This game, they only scored 67 points. They could use, I guess, about 30 of them points to at least make it at least a little bit better than what it is. Because the Clippers put up 126. 126 to 67. Good Lord. It was ugly. And the thing was, they kept saying it was tied at the end of the first quarter. I don't believe you. So I had to really look at it, and it was tied in the first quarter. I was like, oh. And then the Clippers is outscoring 37-14 in the second quarter. Then 44-16 in the third. What the heck? Jesus Christ. Wow. That got really ugly really fast. I guess the Clippers was on fire and couldn't stop the bleeding. They was bleeding them out. Jesus. Kawhi's back. 23. 8-11 from the field. Perfect from the line. Only shot 1 3. That's Kawhi shit. James Harden, of course, he on his Harden shit. 21 and 11 assists, 2 steals, 6 boards. Of course, he's doing that. Norman Powell, 18 points, 3 steals. Zubac, 11 and 9 boards, still in the block. Derrick Jones, 11 points in the steal. He had a couple nice little alley-oop jams. And they bought the bench out. Amir Coffey had 13, got a lot of burn. Bones is getting a lot of burn. Even Kai Jones and Mo Bamba, they was throwing lives at each other. Mo had 7 assists. Like, what the fuck? They was having a good old fucking time in L.A. Even though everything's on fire over there. I'm glad both the Lakers and Clippers got victories for their home cities. Even though they're pray out to my peoples out in L.A. Hope they all get through and find themselves out of this predicament. But, well, the thing was a back-to-back, fellas. So, but let's just say for the Brooklyn's sake, they didn't have a lot of their players tonight. They didn't have D'Angelo Russell, who's not playing back-to-back. He came from shin off injury. Cam Thomas been out since the road trip. He been out. Cameron Johnson didn't play. He had an ankle issue. And, of course, you know the man, Benjamin Simmons don't play back-to-backs. Just like his boy Embiid. Ain't that a bitch? But yeah, Day'Ron Sharpe was the second high man, but he had 12 and 14 rebounds, so at least he did something for himself. Jalen Wilson at 16 led the charge for the Nets. And the only thing I can say is at least Nick Claxton had helped me out in my category league, and Noah Clowney got ejected for, I think he was trying to make a dunk, and then he got pushed in the alley-oop in the air, and he's yelling at the ref, and then... And then he was talking to the ref, and he got a T, and then he just kept going at it, like, why the fuck you give me a T, bitch? And he zoomed in where he was talking to the ref, and then he got ejected. I was like, damn. And then he get scared. They called him back, like, yo, chill, yo, go in the bag, young boy. I was like, damn. I put you on the map, and then this is what you do. Then what? This is what you do. But it's all right. I'm glad I didn't kick you over this game, though. I'd have been pissed. Like, what are you doing? What are you doing? But it's all right. It's all right. It was a rough night for Brooklyn, so it's okay. But let's pick up some games tonight. I'm a Wizards fan, so this pains me. I don't think Bill's gonna play. He's doubtful tonight. But the Suns, they're taking their wet trips to DC to take on the Wizards. I'm not gonna be depressed and watch this game. Well, man, because of KD playing, I might watch. KD's playing, so I might watch this one. But I already know the Suns gonna beat the other little piss out the Wizards, unless the young boys get hot. Kuzma, if Bilal gets hot early, or Carrington, one of them guys, Sarr, if any of them guys get hot, or Kispert, then maybe if we keep playing with them, we may hang in there and get a W. Maybe hang in there, but I got the Suns winning. Sorry. Pacers and Pistons. Detroit basketball is lit now. Cade Cunningham got them boys looking right. And I like the improvement of Malik Beasley. He's been really good off of the either starting and or 6-man work. He's been good for them. And then I'm going Pacers. No, Pacers. No, I'm going Pistons. Go to Pistons. Detroit basketball. Cavs and Thunder round 2. The first one was the slugfest that ended with the Thunder, the Cavs winning 129 to 122. So the rematch is set. And I'm tuning in right on the muscle of this one. Sorry, DC. And I think the Thunder are going to get their lick back. They're going to be OKC this time. I think it's going to be a tough game. It's going to be a tough one because Isaiah Hartenstein, I think Cavs might take this one because Hartenstein, he just went back down. He has a soleus injury, and I looked at my handy-dandy medical book, and it's right in the back of your calf muscle. So I'm just like, damn it, why can't you just say it's calf muscle? But whatever, you want to be extra descriptive. So I'm going with the Cavs. Sorry, OKC. And the last 2 games, Clippers and Trailblazers. In Portlandia, Clippers on the back-to-back, so Kawhi ain't going to play that one. That's the case. And the Blazers, they got injured decisions themselves. I hope Denny's back, because if he's bad, then Scoot can go back to the bench, and he can scoot himself back to 6-man work. But if he ain't, then Scoot can go off again like he did when he was starting on the Nets on Tuesday. He had 39. So Denny ain't playing. It depends on how Scoot's feeling. So if you're feeling real good, you may have another repeat. And then the Rockets and the Kings on TNT. Wow, the Rockets getting burned and the Kings. Okay. Rockets on the back-to-back. The Kings let the bounce back from getting their ass blasted by the freaking Bucks last time we seen them play. Let's see how that goes. I'm going to go to Rockets. They're on a little bit of a streak. They like to keep with their momentum. And shout out to Doug Christie, man. Got at least got the Kings back to 500. Shout out to Doug Christie. And Fox and all them crew. But that's me. I don't know they're not going to go this long. Some they will. Depends on how they will. But I'm going to put more content on here besides just doing NBA. Like daily redos and takes. So be well, stay safe, survive the events, and let's have this next dance.